The B2 section starts at question 7. The first question asks you to use the table to make a conclusion about Joanna's blood pressure, and her blood pressure is classed as normal according to the table, as it's 115/62. The next question asks you to calculate by how much she will need to reduce her blood pressure to move it to the normal category. And the highest value in the normal category is 79 for the lower value of the blood pressure, the diastolic value, and therefore that is 11 lower than her current 90. So that's how much she needs to reduce it by. Part 3 of A here asks you to describe how effective the drug has been at reducing Andrew's hypertension. There are no marks if you simply state effective or not effective. The values of the new blood pressure, when it's been reduced by 10 millimeters of mercury for both the lower and the higher values, have to be compared to the table values. Therefore, it's partially effective, because the lowering of the lower value, the diastolic value, is now very close to normal and therefore has reduced it to mild hypertension. However, the higher value remains in the moderate hypertension category, and therefore it has not been as effective to the higher value. So both these aspects have to be included to achieve 2 marks. For part B, you have to draw a graph, the line on the axis, and it should be a positive correlation. So the line should be going from the bottom left-hand corner of the graph, moving diagonally across and upwards. B part 2 considers some how science works aspects. So the study was carried out in the USA, makes no difference, and that should be the column that is ticked, as where the study takes place is irrelevant considering what the study is about. The fact that 100,000 people took part means that Andrew can be more confident in the scientist's conclusions because that's a large number of people. The fact that the study was peer-reviewed also makes Andrew more confident. The fact that it was carried out in 2011 should not make any difference when considering the study that was taking place. The year should not matter. However, the study was funded by a company that sells fresh fruit juices, would make Andrew less confident, as clearly this company will be biased towards the outcome given the product that they're selling. The final part of question 7 asks you to consider some more data handling and to use the data to describe how age affects the risk of heart disease for men and women. So from the data, it is clear that the older you are, whether male or female, you have a greater risk of dying from heart disease. So that is 1 mark. The second mark is for identifying the fact that the difference between men and women gets less as the age increases, as is clearly shown by the bars on the graph.